Right? It's really good, right?
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Now, do you have that album?
I do have this album.
You can send me that album.
I will happily
and I'll
do
send
it.
you Hackney Diamonds.
It sounds good.
And what does he play in the Foo Fighters?
He's lead guitar.
He's the lead guitar.
guitar.
How
Yeah.
many- you've played his solo stuff before.
This is his third solo album?
Yes, third.
solo album. And they've all been really,
They're
really
all
good.
Yeah, I
And-
tried to get him on the show, but they said he was busy. I'm like, what? With Food Fighters World Tour? Is that what the problem was? They were very nice though.
Here's the thing. Like, I know, like, Chris, his kids, like, I helped teach his kids to surf. Like, he's down around, and my buddy I don't want to say I helped teach them, but I was there when they learned, and now they're giving lessons.
Yeah.
So he's down in the water all the time, and he's putting on concerts in Venice, all unannounced, all the
really?
time. Like, I think Joe Reynolds might have tweeted about his album or something. I'm like, man, I'm going to try and see him tonight in Venice. And Pat's like, he's not playing in Venice.
Well, I looked
There is no thing
I
playing in
immediately
Venice.
looked at the tour dates, and I'm like, he's not playing in Venice. Because I thought it was just Murray being stupid, and I was like,
Which is fair.
And then you were like, no, and you sent me a thing. I'm like, no.
Yeah, because my buddy...
I stand corrected.
My buddy
Murray.
Crash produces all these little one-off shows in
First
Venice.
of all, dump that guy.
My buddy Crash.
My buddy Crash.
Yeah.
What adult man?
What, what do you go to Bayside High? What's this? What are you doing?
Dude, Crash is when I say Crash and you think he's exactly what long blonde hair surfer, been surfing his whole life,
Dude.
plays bands. He's great, and he produces a lot of the shows, and Chris Shefflett plays on a lot of them. And I still haven't. I'm always out of town when he plays, and he plays these little bars down in Venice, like those bars I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And so I haven't seen him, but this album,
Crash,
Overboard,
Dad said you got to get up.
Is great.
School. Go away, Curtis. I don't hear you unless you knock.
Yeah, bud.
all right. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
He named himself Crash.
He
What,
didn't
is Shiflett-
bring a band in from 2021.
Oh, come on. Does Shiflett play Foo Fighter stuff?
Wow.
No, really? Twice.
Once.
Look,
Yep.
I'm going to throw this out
Twice.
there. I'm going to throw
Really?
this.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this out there.
That wasn't fun.
to you three people.
But on my part.
I'm going to throw this out there. How about in the summer we get together and we do 2024 so far, and we talk about music that's come out to that point.
That'd be
So it's
fun.
like a
Okay.
mini year in review. It's just half a
How
year.
many from
But then it kills us at the
2020
end.
that can I bring?
You can bring the listeners would say Christy can bring whatever she wants. She can play Cars if she wants, and Cars by Gary Newman. So maybe we'll do
Yes,
that. Maybe we'll do
yes.
that. So and then it'll be summer. So I need to go by the pool.
It'll only be
I drink 9
degrees
I
here.
drink 9 ounces of a cocktail and fall in the
Yeah,
pool.
that'll be great.
So
Oh
it'll be
my
good.
gosh, I'm already excited about this.
All right. Hey, everybody, welcome to Rock Solid, the comedy podcast for all things music, both new and classic. I'm Pat Francis, and this is our first newly recorded episode of 2024, and it is a Versus episode. So please welcome to the Zoom room from New Jersey. I'm from Jersey.
Why? Why right off the bat?
What?
I don't know, the whole New Jersey thing.
Dave Festini. That's where you live.
It is, but not in Jersey. I don't live in Jersey.
Where do you live?
I live in New Jersey,
Why do
the Garden State,
Why do people say Jersey?
because they're idiots. That's
All right.
why.
Did you? I forget. Were you born and raised in Jersey?
Absolutely.
All right, and you love it.
Oh, I don't know if I love it.
It's the Garden State.
I mean, we're taxed, unbelievably taxed. And
Don't people pump your gas for you?
yes, that is one of the great things about New Jersey. We don't have to get out of our cars to get gas.
Lazy bastards.
No, it's amazing.
Do any women pump the gas, or is it always a guy?
No, I haven't women pump my gas.
Easy.
I'll bet.
Yeah. Calm down.
No, at the I generally go to the Costco, and there are absolutely a couple of women there.
All right.
Yeah,
So you're telling me you go there specifically because of the women?
I said no such thing.
All right.
I said I go to Costco
Okay.
because they tend to have cheaper gas,
All right.
and there are some women who do the whole pump thing.
Do you have to tip them?
No, have you been the person who's brought this up in the past? You don't tip people, give you gas.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
Okay. Here's your holiday, Dave. Now I just saw a post. Your mom and your daughter got tattoos today or yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, last night, they got matching tattoos. Yeah, my 83-year-old mom
Wow.
and my 18-year-old daughter got tattoos.
Now, your daughter's old enough to make that decision on her own.
Yes.
But does she run it by you and mom first?
Not really. She ran it more by grandma first than anybody because she wanted to really. I mean, they did it both because of each other.
Yeah.
So,
Nice bonding experience.
It really was. It was great.
Did your mom say if it hurt?
My mom was just stone faced, no pain, nothing. She looks over because she got hers done first. She looked at my daughter and she said, "This is nothing."
Wow. And then your daughter cried for 45 minutes.
No, I was the one. I didn't even get a tattoo and I was crying in the chair.
Well,
do
that's
you have a tattoo?
I do not.
All right. Festini, do you have a tattoo?
I do not.
You don't got a working class dog on your ass that we don't know about?
Nope. No, no Rick Springfield themed ink.
He has a tattoo that says Joyzy. I don't pump my own gas, written right across the side.
How do you spell Joyzy? If you spelled it like that, how would you spell it?
Joisey?
All right.
Oh, wow. That was quick to answer.
Look at him. He maybe does have that tattoo.
You don't live here without knowing the stupid puns.
Pat, do you have a tattoo?
I do not have a tattoo.
Okay.
And I'm always
It's the
asked.
star puppet.
I'm asked. Yeah, I'm asked at work all the time if I have a tattoo because everyone has a tattoo, and I'm just like, I haven't gotten one yet. What am I gonna get? I mean, what am I gonna get? I have no idea.
It's funny you bring this up because it's been a topic of conversation with our friends lately, and I'm considering one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm with you. I've got 2 or 3 ideas.
Do you want to?
And now after I've seen the actual process, I'm ready.
But keep in mind, Dave, those were not the I've seen the tattoo that your daughter and your mom got. It's not that elaborate. It looks like it was pretty quick.
Yeah, mine's not elaborate either. Okay.
All right.
You think I could sit in a chair for 45 minutes to an hour?
I'm not worried about the time. I'm worried about the pain. I'm worried about you not being able to handle the discomfort.
You know me well.
Did I tell you my Night Ranger story?
Yeah, you did. Okay, so let's move on. No, you didn't. What is it? What is it?
Oh my God.
What is it? Is Ed involved? Is Ed involved with the story?
Ed is not involved.
All right.
No.
I'll still hear it though.
I got tickets to see Night Ranger with a friend of mine.
Okay.
Like the day before the show, he threw his back out, so he could not go. So Nancy took the bullet.
Who threw his back out?
The friend who was coming with me.
I thought maybe Jack Blades did.
No.
Okay.
Nancy took the bullet. She's like, I don't want you to go alone. So we went. I like Night Ranger. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a Night Ranger. Like I'm not a diehard fan.
Okay.
I like their entire catalog. Some of their newer stuff is really good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to go and hear a retrospective, as one might expect from an act such as Night Ranger.
What year is this?
This was a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So before pre-pandemic. I think it was like right before the pandemic. We go in, we sit down, we had great seats. Some guy comes out on the stage and goes, I've got great news for everybody. The band is going to play their debut album from start to finish tonight. And I literally audibly, very loudly went, oh no.
Dawn Patrol. No, thank you.
And got a very dirty look from the people in front of us. And it's like, I know a couple of songs off of Dawn Patrol, but I don't know that stupid. Like I'm not advertise that. I won't buy the tickets.
No, that's not
so
fair.
we got a heavy helping of Dawn Patrol. And then at the end they played a
smattering of hits.
Right. But yeah, it was disappointing.
Was there an opening band?
No, it was just them.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nancy did take a bullet.
She really did.
She may have fallen asleep.
Well,
I'm not sure. She's been known to do that.
She has a cocktail or two sometimes at the shows.
Yeah, that's right. My brother's an asshole. My wife's a drunk.
No. Look, I only know these things because you post about it. The only reason I know.
Wait a minute. What have I ever posted about my saint of a wife being a drunk? When has that ever happened?
Okay. Is a post the same as
you?
Is a post the same as a private text?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, then you've never posted about it.
Ah,
And so today we're gonna play songs that are game related. Maybe they have game in the title. You have a couple that don't. I don't understand how they're gonna fit in, but you'll tell me.
I will.
And that's the deal. That's what we're doing. I'm saying a lot. We've cracked a bottle of the Sean Cassidy wine called My First Crush. It's the rosé of Pinot Noir. And the bottle says, and Carrie corroborated this was made in Rita Hills in 2019. That's the last time you were on the show.
Sounds perfect.
So this is what do they call it when the wine sits for that long?
Ages?
Ages. So the wine's been aging,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been aging, and I guess you've been aging too. We've all been aging.
Exactly.
All right. So let's be dead honest here. How do you like this?
I do. It's pretty.
You do like it?
Pretty crisp.
It is crisp. That's a great word. You're a wine drinker. Like during the Name That Tune Zoom games, you would have a big glass of wine there.
In the evenings.
A heavy pour.
I'm a day person.
Yeah, you weren't driving anyway. Yeah, this is 4 PM.
Don't say a heavy pour. I usually like a wine spritzer, so it's usually half soda, half wine.
There's a big glass. It looked like one of those glasses you would buy like at a novelty store.
Oh, sure. I think that was just the camera, to be honest.
This is the camera angle?
Yeah.
All right.
But
Okay, I'm going to take a drink. How do you
Okay.
drink? No, do I?
Just sip. Well, you
I
smell
smell a
it
little
first. Yeah. Swirl it,
Okay,
smell it,
I swirl it.
and then sip it. Actually, you're supposed to take a bigger sip and swoosh it around your mouth,
Really?
technically.
Okay.
Yeah. And get all the areas of, yeah. I don't think I've ever heard about gargling it. I don't think that's a thing. But you want to feel the acidity in the back of your tongue as well, right? Do you like
You know
it?
what? That is different. That is when you do like not gargle, but
You taste it very differently,
Yeah.
don't you?
here's how my mom, not my oh, I'm drunk already.
Oh, Pat.
Here's how my mom tastes anything, any alcohol. Here's what she does. Hey,
Oh.
that's great. No matter what it is, milkshake, wine, glass of water,
Water.
everything.
Wow.
All right. Now, since you mentioned Marianne, it made me think of one of my favorite Marshall Crenshaw songs called Marianne. And that made me think of an email exchange that I recently had with Marshall. Now, let me give some backstory. So the last time he was on the show, that was his 3rd time on, and he sent me an email. Like I have his personal email. Like I have his email. So he emailed me and he just said, I've really enjoyed my 3 conversations with you. He goes, I really feel like they were, representative of me, and you really know my music, and, blah, blah, blah. And then he ended it with, I consider you a pal. And so, I said, appreciate it. And then when I had him on the show, like after we were done, I said, when are you coming to the West Coast? And he said, at the end of the year, which that didn't happen in 2023. But the West Coast tour dates are now set for 2024. He's going to be here in February. So that's my chance to email him and say, hey, I say this, I email him and I say, Marshall, so excited to see you are finally coming to Los Angeles in February. I would love to get a +1 and say hello in person if possible. I love the Alex Theater. Happy New Year, Pat. So then I get an email response, and in the subject heading, he sends this to me and his assistant, I guess, Julie, or tour manager or whatever. In the subject heading, it says, another freeloader.
No.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, did he not mean send that to me? Well, I open it. So I open up the email. And then inside the email, it says, actually, this guy is legit. And he put, please put him +1 on the list for the Alex. Thanks, Marshall. So then I respond to that.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh,
let me find it. Wait.
I'm getting very uncomfortable right now.
Don't get uncomfortable. I said, LOL, ... That's my favorite kind of humor. And I said, thanks, Marshall and Julie. See you soon, Pat. And then he responds and he put, I sent that to you in all caps, like YOU with a question mark. And then he put, no, ... And then he put, I meant to send it to my tour manager. Anyway, yeah, it was meant to be jocular. see you at the show.
Okay.
So I don't know if I was supposed to. I don't think I was supposed to get it.
I would guess no.
But,
we've all done that, right?
I mean,
Email
yes, I'm sure I
going-
have. Yes, but yeah, I just had to. I had to comment, and so I did.
Well,
so
and you
it's
made
all
a joke
cool.
out of it. I think
Yeah.
that was probably the best way you could have
When I
handled
see him,
it.
he'll probably apologize when I see him, but he doesn't need to because I thought it was funny either way.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
But before we jump into the song, so Chris de Burgh is actually a British-Irish singer-songwriter, and musician.
Okay.
But from his personal life, you know how when you hear somebody's name, and this is going back to kind of, do we like the artist or not like the artist,
Yeah,
depending on what
yeah.
they've done in the music. And I was in my gut, I'm like, oh, Chris de Burgh, what? There's something icky about like him. I can't remember what it is.
Uh-oh.
And then when I looked it up, I'm like, oh, yeah, sure enough, he was found to have an affair with his children's 19-year-old Irish nanny. And it was with the nanny who was assisting the family while his wife was recuperating in the hospital from a broken neck suffered during a horse accident. I mean, come on. No.
Look, I don't even know how these creepy guys navigate this, and I don't understand why the nanny goes along with. I don't even know how this works.
I know.
I don't even know how it works.
We're not going into the weeds on this one. Pat.
No, but I just don't. I'm like, why did he want to make that? Why? I just don't understand.
But it does say, the next sentence says, he felt very guilty about the affair and subsequently reconciled with his wife. So, you know what? I mean,
He didn't want to give half his money away, so he felt very guilty about it. Crazy.
but that's the kind of stuff you find on Wiki about people.
Yeah.
Be
Like,
careful. Be careful what you look up, I guess.
Here's how I feel. Chris de Burgh, he's got a thing for the nanny. She's 19. She's too young anyway.
But that's a common theme. Like, there's a lot of stories, right?
Yeah,
He's not
yeah.
alone.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger did it with the housekeeper, the nanny,
Jude Law,
maybe.
I think.
But you should actually, before you do this, guys, you should actually part ways with your wife first. That's what I think. Because if you're thinking about that with someone else, then the marriage isn't strong. You know what I mean? And
Pat Francis.
I just
marriage
don't.
advice.
I don't even know. I don't know. I've been married 25 years. That's all I
I
can
know.
do.
We should just play the song.
All right, Spanish Train.
It's a good song.
Take the train into hell, Chris de Burgh. This song is called Bygones. All right?
Yeah, that hurt like really deep. Like, I mean, I know it's just because again, I'm thinking like, hey, your fans like everything, don't they? No, sir. They don't like any of your stuff. However, they'll buy
Bygones.
some shit book from the fucking guy who hung out with the Guess Who for an hour. They'll buy that book on a Patreon unboxing shit hell thing.
Are you ready?
Yep. What's this?
This is written by Parton and Wells.
Let me write it down.
It's called Bygones.
Let me write down the name Kent Wells. He belongs on both pages.
We have
Circle him up.
3 people helping out on this one. Guitar is going to be handled by John 5.
For real?
Yes.
That's crazy. All right.
Bass is going to be handled by Nikki 6.
Oh, no.
So we got 6 and 5.
This isn't real.
And joining her on vocals,
Tupac?
Vince Neil. No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The metal god himself,
No.
Rob Halford.
This isn't real.
Yes, it is. It's called Bygones.
All right. This is now we're getting into Pat Boone territory. I'm interested to hear what they do. Because John 5 fucking shreds.
So is my wife.
Oh.
We're going to Wes now with his first from Indelibly Stamped.
Oh, you're not.
I didn't pick one from this album.
Oh, again?
Again. And then when I'm on it after this, I'm on it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, the first one is then I picked is Your Papa Don't Mind
He doesn't mind what?
at all.
What? Are we going to find out what? I know Papa doesn't preach. We learned that from Madonna.
Well,
Sounds like he doesn't mind either.
He preached plenty to Madonna. It's just she was telling him not to.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Hey, knock it off,
Yes.
buddy.
Oh, I missed the whole point of that song. I thought the guy didn't preach.
No, it was.
Oh,
Preaching,
she was telling him not to preach.
It was preaching ahoy, and she didn't listen, and now she's getting sued. So there you go.
Your
She should have listened.
your Papa Don't Mind. That's a completely different thing then.
Probably.
He doesn't mind if you get pregnant. That's what that is. Pop, I'm pregnant. We're all going to have sex eventually. It happens.
Okay.
Am I going to be a grandpapa? I'm okay with it. All right. So your papa don't mind.
Yeah, we'll see if he reacts that way when his own kids are.
How dare you? How dare you? I do not want any grandbabies right now. I'm too young for that. Wearing a Ramones t-shirt like a child. Here we go.
Oh wait, one last thing. Just one
boy.
last.
Oh boy.
Have either of you are either of you familiar with the book 1001 records or albums you must hear before you croak?
Before you die, is it croak? You're just saying croak to be fun.
Yeah.
I've heard of that book, but I do not have that book.
Okay. Have you heard of it, Carrie?
I am not sure. I've heard of the 1001 places you need to see before you die.
Okay. I think it's like part of a series because they also have 1001 movies you must see before you die.
Okay.
So it's a whole series of things. This album, Crime of the Century, is the only Supertramp album in that book.
Wow. Wow. So they deem this their gold standard.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's other bands that have more than one album in there.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why this should be the only one, particularly when, as successful as it was not their most successful.
What's an album on that list that you don't think should be on that list?
Oh, in the 1001?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm sure there's some crappy albums on there.
Yeah, probably.
Is that Captain Beefheart album on there?
Trout Mask Replica?
Yeah.
I'm sure it is, but actually
Oh, here we go.
I have such a complicated relationship with that album.
I feel like maybe a track by track of that thing. I've never heard 1 second of it.
Oh, really? I don't know if you could last more than 1 second with that album. I don't love it. I don't like it. I don't dislike it. But fascinates me.
That's not what music should be.
It fascinates me, Pat.
Okay.
I mean, I have a copy. I have it on vinyl. I have it on CD. I have the 33 1/3 book. It's one of the most incredible things that exists in the world.
Oh my God.
It really is. To me, anyway.
All right.
But
see, if I do an episode on that, I do not want to hear it until it's got to be a first listen.
But I just don't get it.
Maybe I just
And
do
I-
that. Maybe
I
I do
play
that
it.
with Mike Schmidt. I know he's never heard it either.
Yeah. See, I play it like once a year, just thinking because it has
Thinking
this
that you're going to
reputation.
like it.
Yeah, it has this reputation as being one of the greatest albums in the history of everything, and so every year I'll play it and thinking that maybe this will be the moment.
This is going to be the time.
Its secrets reveal themselves to
I'm
me,
gonna
and the
love
heavens will open up. And nope, it hasn't happened yet.
No.
It's still just an inscrutable musical mystery.
Oh my God.
But I can't stay away from it.
I believe Aaron Kahn thinks it's fantastic. if that says anything. All right. Yeah, all right. Look at Lucas laying down the air beat.
It's a tiny drum.
It's a very
that
tiny drum
you
set.
were making.
Is that because the Stray Cats only use 3 drums? They only use a cymbal.
cute.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's so
It's like those kid sets at Walmart. It's
Yeah.
just one of those.
They could probably just rock that.
Oh, yeah.
Look how tiny the sticks are. They're like toothpicks.
So cute. It's just pink.
You absolutely 100% hate that protein bar, don't you? You hate it.
I just was getting lightheaded on the way here, so I was like, I need
Do
to
you
get
do
something
you like
to
it?
eat.
Do you want to try?
No, it has nuts. I can't eat it because it has nuts in
Oh
it.
God. Oh no, that's true.
Yeah.
Sesame seeds.
Seeds I can't eat.
Just any kind of seed.
You know what else I can't eat? D's nuts. I
Oh
can't eat
wow.
any of that.
But you could eat Doe's nuts.
Yeah. What about ligma?
Ligma.
Ligma balls.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Immaturity at its highest level.
I got so many of those jokes.
Do you? I
Yeah.
bet you do.
I want to say
Okay,
one. But
let's go soon. Well, save it.
All right, cool.
Save it for next time. All right. This is a gentleman who always likes to put his intro and song together in one file. So I don't have to do anything, which is fine. So here we go. All right. So you're a lady.
I am a lady.
Well, you're a woman. I don't know if you're.
I'm a woman. I ain't no lady.
I know. So you can. I'm going to let you go first. I defer to you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's not even ready.
No, I'm getting my little list out here.
This is like Murray
Okay.
2.0.
Well, I think we should just start with this one.
All right. You have to introduce it. You just can't point to it.
Well, I thought it would be fun to go this one, and then
And then
we
I
know.
just play it?
Yeah, well, this will be fun. This one.
So you're going to talk about it after the fact?
Oh my God, you
I'm
ruined
asking
everything.
you. I'm asking you.
All right, I thought it would be fun to.
Okay. All right.
Ah.
All right. All right. Here we go. Say it again. Let's go ahead. Cue it up again the way you did it. So what's your first song?
Because considering that they're breakup songs, I thought it would be fun to start with this one.
All right. There's a little lag time.
That ruins it. This one. What's happening? Isn't this a music podcast?
Not playing at all.
It's not playing the music?
Nope.
No. Have I broken it with my mind?
Maybe.
Again? That's what I heard in my ears.
Oh, the wine's kicking in.
Oh, yeah.
Even Rita likes these songs. She likes this album.
Yeah, well, a lot of her, her favorite artists are clearly influenced by Carole King. Who isn't influenced by Carole King?
Ozzy Osbourne.
I bet
He might be.
Yeah.
He might be. He's right up there on my shelf.
Oh no, with those little blockhead things that you get.
So I got a Funko Rocks figure of Ozzy Osbourne.
Jesus.
And I showed it to Pilar and I said, "Who is this?" And she goes, "It's stupid." So she really went all out with the guess.
Funko, whatever. This guy.
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop, and I may have ranted about this on the podcast.
No, you have.
Okay. He's just laughing all the way to the bank every day. He's like, I put clothes on a block and like hair, and I am making so much money. And people still buy this. It's just
look at the
clothes
two.
and a block
Are you
and
telling
hair.
me those two over there don't look like Freddie Mercury and Cyndi Lauper?
No, they look like clothes and a block and a hair with
No,
a mustache. And
Cyndi Lauper
and
doesn't
red
have a
hair.
mustache.
And red hair and her foofy dress. Come on. If you didn't see the name behind them, you wouldn't know what it was.
I would 100% know that was Cyndi Lauper and that was Freddie Mercury.
Funko Pop is a lie. It's a travesty. It's sucked you in. It's taking your money. It is wrong, I tell you.
Funko off.
That was pretty good.
I know. You don't think that looks like ZZ Top?
No.
Look, they got beards.
Oh my God. Bad. Even if it does, it's
My favorite story.
Stupid.
My favorite story is I have a Roger Daltrey Simpsons figure, and I ask you who it was, and you said Bette Midler.
See?
Carrie, do you think that looks like Bette Midler? Kind of, right? A little bit. Kind of does. Except he's dressed as a man. Now, I find it funny that this song, the lyrics are like, a man like me. I thought I was in love a couple of times before. And I'm listening to this. I'm 13 when I'm in my bedroom, probably singing along with this song. But I'm not really contemplating the lyrics.
Right.
I'm just, it's a beat, your smiling face. I can get behind all that. So
Do you think
there
this
we
was
go.
about Carly Simon because she has that really big smile?
Well, that's my go-to look.
Yeah, you
A pointy
love
nose.
a pointy nose and big
and a
teeth. Thank God.
Big teeth, pointy nose, big teeth.
Thank God, because I lucked out with that being your type.
You lucked out. You lucked out.
Well, I don't think a pointy nose and big teeth is something that a lot of guys are like, yeah, that's hot.
I like a woman on crutches. I like ear hair. These are the things I like. That Carly Simon. Man, I wish I could get her on the show. I can't make it happen.
Oh.
I don't know if. I think
Well, she's very shy in real life, right?
Yeah, she'd be sitting in her own house.
But she probably
when we
doesn't do
it.
any podcasts. It's probably not.
I know. That's why I want her to do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
I have her address. I have her home address.
Are you going to stalk her like you did with Pat Benatar?
I mightn't. Please. I might send her a letter though. Think I should send her a letter?
I don't know.
Why? I'm signing my name to it.
Letters seem so weird in 2024. It's
She
like
can
a
then go.
letter.
She can go see that I'm that she can look me up then and go, oh, this guy's legit. She's 80 years old.
She's 80.
She's 80. She's born in 1943.
I can't envision
know, I
her as
can't
anything
envision-
except
Right.
with a policeman's hat on and the whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But she's 80 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Everyone gets older.
Wow.
Everyone ages.
Yes, it's happening
But yeah.
as we speak to
Yeah.
us.
That's the that would be that's one of the dreams. And Carole King too.
Sure. You've reached out to Carole King.
I have her daughter's email address.
There you go.
Very nice, but always tells me the same thing.
Yeah.
Carol's not really doing any interviews.
Well, look,
And then I say, why not?
if
No.
I was 80 and the queen of everything, I wouldn't do it either. I'd be like, what do I gain from talking to anybody? Let everybody just have this wonderful vision of me in their head. I'm not going to go and like get on somebody's podcast. I'm just going to sit on my throne and I'm going to enjoy my later years and be the queen.
Let's hope those two women are nicer than you, because I want to have them on my podcast. It's back to you. This is song number 5.
Yeah,
5 of 7.
Yeah. So
I didn't say pick 10 or 15 because I didn't want it to be too daunting. I wanted it to be fun.
It is fun. It's always been fun.
All right.
I'm never daunted.
All right.
I swear.
Is that a phrase? I'm not daunted.
I am not daunted, sir.
What are you, Game of Thrones right now?
Sir. Not daunted.
The
I
Daunting of Pilar. It's a book.
How dare you daunt me? I shall not daunt easily.
Don't daunt. I dare you to don't daunt, dear. But that guitar at the beginning, it's that bing. It's like immediately you know what song it is.
You know what I suspect?
What?
That song is about sex. I never realized. 1964, they're singing about sex.
Well, they could sing it in a way that, wasn't
Get home
blatant.
to you, the things that
Yeah.
you do.
We didn't get any, slapping that ass. They didn't sing stuff like that. And,
I think they still don't sing slapping that ass, but okay.
Yeah, they do. There's songs that say slap that ass.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Now that you're 60, you're going to talk like an old man. Is that, in my day,
I'm
we didn't
just
say
saying
slapping that ass.
It was more innuendo back then. It was more innuendo.
What's your podcast called?
Albums Uncovered.
Albums Uncovered. What's the most recent album that you're uncovering?
The one that just dropped this month was MC5 Kick Out the Jams, which was just a couple of days after Wayne Kramer had passed.
And did you do it in tribute to Wayne Kramer, or was that on your schedule?
No, I record the episodes 3 months in advance.
All right, so you manifested his death. Just by putting it on the schedule at that point. Way to go, Aaron. And Mike Siegel does not like the MC5. He says they got one good song. What do you think about that? What do you want to say to Mike Siegel?
I mean, they only made 3 albums. I think they're all good.
All right. And you like old-timey music, right? You like things from way before you were born.
Old-timey?
Well, how old are you, Aaron?
I'm 32.
And you listen to music from the, 40s, 50s, and 60s?
60s, 70s, and 80s.
You make it sound like he's doing the Charleston in his house.
I know, he might be.
Jesus, why does anyone listen? It's like insult the audience day.
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm going to say nice things about the next two guys. I wanted to get I don't even know E.C. Cooper. That was me having a wild hair up my ass because I had to get up at 6 a.m. Aaron can take a joke because I give him the business all the time. All right, Aaron, thank you so much. Now, please mute your microphone.
Ah!
And Dave Festini sent me a text during the show. That's not that doesn't mess me up at all. Patreon episode, songs with speaking intros. I like it.
Spoken intros, yeah. I think that would be fun.
You typed speaking.
Oh Christ!
But you corrected me like that. I wasn't reading it right from the.
I didn't correct you. That wasn't a correction. Don't make me my mother.
And
I did not correct you.
Spoken. Yeah, that's spoken. I'm Dave's mother, and that's spoken.
Oh boy.
Great. Now you're mocking my mother as well.
I've never met her.
She's fair game.
No,
she's nothing like his mother.
You've
First of all, that
insulted my
sounds
children.
nothing like his mother.
You've
What's his
called my
mom
wife
sound?
a drunken whore, and now you're taking shots at my mother, my poor 84-year-old mother
from Joycey. Dave Schneider, you've met Dave Festini's mom. She was probably there fluffing his pillow freshman year, getting his room ready in the dorm.
No, she's a lovely woman.
Could you imitate her?
No, I can't.
All right.
And even if I could, I would refuse to on this show.
Thank you, Dave.
I imitate my mom all the time.
Okay.
She sounds like this. What are you doing?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not lying. My sophomore year, was it my sophomore year or my freshman? No, it was my sophomore year. I was in with a new guy my sophomore year, and his name was Tom Tallarico. I'm just going to say his name out. I think I talked to him for like 2 days, and then I immediately was like, I need to move out of here. He came in, the first thing he did, he pounded a nail in the wall, and he hung a pair of his underwear on the nail. And I'm like, I'm not staying with this guy. He's trying to mess with me already, you know? So I immediately got a room change. But I was like, Tom Tallarico, I don't think I ever saw him again.
What is he doing now? I wonder.
I don't even know. I guess I could troll him on the Facebook, but I don't even care. I hope he's selling underwear because he seemed to have a knack for undies. It wasn't ladies' underwear. It was a pair of his underwear. They weren't dirty, but I was like, what's he doing? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Was that a bet? Did he say, you know what I'm going to do the first day? I'm going to pound a nail on the wall, hang my underwear up, see what the new guy says. I didn't say anything. I didn't even care.
Just playing the mind games.
Playing mind games.